Now moving on with our next match of the afternoon. Introducing first, representing Team Blood, Sweat and Tears, Reise Teasdale! Introducing his opponent, representing 10th Planet Banbury, Sam Whitehouse! Over to your referee.
And we're underway. Thank you very much for that, Chris. Outstanding announcing work. Now this goes straight back to the style clashes that we were talking about earlier, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm not surprised that Sam pulled guard. Not surprised at all, but then I'm not surprised Reise passed it fairly easily, but Sam does recover it. Sam Whitehouse, he won by calf slicer at Zion 1 against Ben Pearson.
He certainly did. He certainly did. That's the famous toes incident I was referring to earlier.
And we've got to watch out for his truck game, I've been told. He's
Absolutely.
Mr. Truck.
Absolutely. He's got a fantastic truck game and then also a fantastic rubber guard game. So that's that meat hook coming into play that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, and one of the things you'll see from Reise is a very patient fighter. Even in his cage fighting, his MMA fights, he's very patient. He won't be rushing to pull his head out here and leave an arm behind or be vulnerable to anything. And he's also incredibly strong. But maybe an invisible collar attempt from Sam Whitehouse. Oh, see, that's what I expected from Reise's posturing out. Oh, the go-go platter!
This is exactly what Sam wants here, I think.
Yep. So this is going to make Reise very cautious now, trying to posture out of the guard.
And like I was saying earlier, it all depends which way Reise puts his weight. On this side, Sam might start looking for the meat hook.
Yeah, you've got to push your head towards the arm that's trapped, which is almost counterintuitive, really. Look at this from
Some
Reise.
really good pressure passing there from Reise, isn't it? Sam's done very well to regain his guard, but you can tell it's a game of inches at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Reise trains with Raymond Paul, absolutely fantastic. Roger Gracie black belt over there in Blood, Sweat and Tears. And something body lock passing, pressure passing, something he does every day. Oh. That's what I've seen from Reise before as well. The second there's a millimetre of space, he fills it.
Yeah, and Sam even seems like the kind of smaller guy in there, but he's not getting, even in that exchange there, he's not really getting dominated as much as you may expect.
Yep.
Doing very, very well. You see that meat hook hand coming over again. Just trying to establish a grip. He's going to be very, very careful of the inside space on his right side.
Yep. As long as Reise drives his head forward and slightly to the right, he's pretty safe in rubber guard. It's when you try and pull your head out or your head goes to the other side, that's where the vulnerability is.
And you can see Sam there being very active with that right hook. When that hook is in, there's some sweeps there that you can get if your opponent is pressuring you too far onto one side. I think he was working from on there, but Reise sniffs that out pretty quickly.
Reise being very patient here. He's aware of the danger, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You can be kind of safe in rubber guard until you try and get out of it. And that's when it all goes wrong. You leave your head behind. Look, he's grabbed that arm through. He's got that could be the Dagestani handcuff.
Yeah.
Used to be called the hand job, by the way. They've rebranded it.
More suitable for the kids' class.
Yeah, there we go. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see, I kind of, if you'd have asked me to predict this match, I would have said exactly this. Reise will be on top and be very hard to get anything going on, but Sam will be on the bottom, throwing stuff at him that he's probably not had to deal with much.
Yeah. It's a very interesting contrast of styles, and I think Sam's doing well at trying to keep active where he gets the space, but Reise is doing a very good job of closing that down where small opportunities open up. Loads and loads of pressure.
And I'd like to see Reise try and pass a bit. Like, there was an opportunity to maybe stand up to open the guard, posture up to try and open the guard. Reise he's almost kind of playing MMA rules of, I'm on top, I'm going to hold you here, and he's staying super safe. But it's not giving any too much offensively.
And that may go back to what we were talking about earlier when people are throwing up stuff you're not expecting. It maybe it doesn't take the confidence out of you, but you don't feel like you're seeing the things that you're used to seeing, and it may slow you down slightly. He's a very experienced opponent, so I'm sure it's nothing that he wasn't expecting, but maybe not quite getting the momentum that he wanted.
Yeah. This is one of those things that, someone might be watching this going, been in pretty much the same position the whole match, but it's a little game of chess. Sam Whitehouse is trying to adjust those grips. Every time he goes to that rubber guard, he's looking at a different angle. Reise, he's mainly focused on staying safe, and now he's looking to pass. Ref's going to reset them.
Yeah, pretty simple arm and guillotine position, I think.
Yeah, he had a single butterfly hook. Probably to make it a little bit harder to finish. Reise was slightly better that reset.
Yeah, I think Reise probably gets the better end of that one. Goes back to what we were saying earlier about how, for us as jiu-jitsu fanatics, this is a very interesting game of chess. Small movements that we're sort of watching very intently.
And high level. The Dagestani handcuff, that's a very high level modern move. It's become part of the game. And then the rubber guard off the back, that's pretty high level.
Yeah.
It's all interesting. And some of the transitions and the body lock passing as well by Reise, that's quite a modern addition. I love Reise just looking over at Raymond Paul as coach there.
Yeah, listening very intently, taking on
Adjusting
feedback
his grip.
straight away.
So coachable.
Yeah.
Absolute monsters, these two.
And Sam doing a very good job of not getting flustered, sticking to what he knows.
Yeah, I mean, he's thrown at that rubber guard a lot now. I was surprised by it. Surely everyone at 10th Planet doesn't get caught in rubber guard anymore.
Oh, you'd be surprised how much that happens.
I guess you've got the guys that are good at it as well, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I think Sam gets a lot of success with it. But you are right. It's some of the more traditional stuff like the go-go platas and coco clinches, all that kind of stuff. Meat hook triangles, those kind of things. You tend to see less of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, the real top guys, Wilko, Fraser is a good example. He'll get, even the really, really top guys. I've been training, not saying that I am a top guy, but I've been training in the room for a while and pretty used to it, and they'll still get me with it every now and then. So.
All right, Patrick. Get the ego in the box. See, what Reise is doing a good job of body lock passing, but he's struggling with control on the legs. So you'll often see people body lock pass and then reach back and control the foot.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what maybe Reise is missing. Oh, I think he wanted a leg then. That's
Yeah,
beautiful. I like that.
Yeah.
Reise is getting dynamic.
Yeah, really pushing the pace now. Sam staying patient, sticking to his game plan.
This is what I'd say about Reise. Like, he's so well conditioned, he's so experienced, he's so active as a competitor. He should be trying to push the pace.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you've got to give him an advantage, it's this kind of matchup where it gets a bit feisty. We get a bit excited.
Sam does a brilliant job there of changing the angle with the cartwheel.
And the cartwheel's cool. The cartwheel's always cool. I wonder if Reise is now slightly playing for overtime. There he goes, moved away. He's looking for a backstep as Reise. Maybe a leg entry. Oh. Sam is so effortlessly good at recovering guard. Look at that. A beautiful bite on the heel by Reise Teasdale. Just didn't have the knee line was the issue with that.
Yeah, he just had the calf there, didn't he? But a very, very good entry.
God, who cartwheels over to a leg lock attempt? It's pretty cool.
But yeah, lovely putt.
Holy moly. Reise Teasdale, so passive the first half of this match, very measured, and then I think he's realised his opponent is tired and he's now just pouring it on him. Very, very interesting.
And he did very well there. I think he knew he was on short time, got very athletically past the guard and then put in a submission attempt. So you can tell he knows exactly what he's doing.
Of the two, you've got to say who you think looks more tired.
Yeah.
Reise looks like he's just got going.
Yeah.
And this is a guy he's used to, I think maybe 3 or 4 MMA rounds in competition.
Yeah, Reise is obviously incredibly well conditioned, isn't he? I think overtime probably isn't what Reise was hoping for. I think that.
Yeah, it's all about finishing that arm lock. That calf with the bicep crush
looks horrible.
Wow, that was fast.
That is a very, very good submission there. In very good time as well.
See, another thing, he's gone for the back. I think even if he got the choke straight away, Sam Whitehouse would just eat it to get the time.
And you've got to think that Reise is going to come at him now.
He's going to be fired up. We've got 9 seconds, I think, to beat. He's going to crank his face, if I imagine.
It seems like there's a D7 there. He's going to hang on.
I mean, Reise Teasdale is not happy about that at all, but brilliant performance by both guys. Sam Whitehouse.
That's a huge win for Sam.
Neither guy particularly close to any submissions there. I mean, there's a moment for Sam, maybe almost like a Goga platter or an armor platter moment. Apart from that, it was all him trying to throw stuff up, but Reise